Greetings, Fright fans. Dr. Gangrene here, coming to you to do a real quick review of the movie Victor Frankenstein that's in theaters now. This one's written by Max Landis, which is John Landis' son, and he manages to do some interesting twists on the familiar story, the story that we all know, the story of Frankenstein that's been, from Mary Shelley's novel, been retold time and again through the Universal movies, the Frankenstein movies, and more modern films. But this one, the spin on it is that it's kind of told more from the perspective of Igor, which is played by Daniel Radcliffe. Now you say Daniel Radcliffe, he's kind of a handsome guy, kind of a pretty boy, but he doesn't start off that way. He starts off as the traditional hunchback, bent over, looks very much like Fritz from the first Frankenstein at first when the movie starts off. The doctor is played by James McAvoy, who you guys will recognize from the X-Men films. He does a great job as Frankenstein. Kind of reminds me of Peter Cushing. In fact, this whole movie has a Hammer feel to me. And I was looking on IMDb at the filming locations, and most of it was shot on location in England, some castles in Scotland, that kind of thing. And it makes perfect sense because the whole thing has a Hammer feel to it, right down to the eyeball sequence from Revenge of Frankenstein. It's kind of reproduced in this. But it also adds new stuff. The character development between Frankenstein and Igor is really good. Actually, I thought the entire cast was top notch, and I liked the special effects were good. The CGI in it was done well. The monster design looked good. Kind of remind me of David Prowse's Frankenstein monster. So anyway, check it out in theaters. The critics are panning it. It's getting kind of trashed, negative reviews, but that just probably means that it's good. Go watch it. Check it out for yourself. It gets Dr. Gangrene's thumbs up. Victor Frankenstein.